Dear Sangha, today is Tuesday, September the 6th, the year 2011. We are on our first day of the retreat with the theme, Together We Are One, Nurturing the Beloved Community. The word, the expression, the beloved community was offered by Martin Luther King. He referred to the community as the beloved community. I met him for the first time in 1966. And we discussed about peace, human rights, and community. And he did use the expression beloved community. In the Buddhist tradition, we speak of Sangha. Sangha means community, made of practitioners. In the Buddhist tradition, it's best to practice with one community. With a community, the practice will be easier and more effective, because you have members of the Sangha that can guide you, that can help you, that can support you. And that is why in the Buddhist tradition we practice taking refuge in the Sangha. Sanghang saranang gacchami. I go to the Sangha as refuge. And a good practitioner always think of building a community, a Sangha. And with the Sangha, the practice will be easier and more effective. Because the community, the Sangha, has the power to generate a very strong, powerful collective energy to help transform and nourish members of the Sangha. We know that our body, our physical body, is made of many cells, trillions of cells. A community of cells. And they work together very well. There's a harmony, there's a collaboration, there's a mutual understanding. And a Sangha should function that way. We know that in each cell there are many organelles, and every cell can generate its own energy for the cell to function and for the body to function. There are tiny factories in every cell to generate the energy so that the cell can nourish itself and nourish the whole body. As practitioners, we belong also to a body. It's called a Sangha body. Every person in the Sangha is a cell of the Sangha body. Sangha Kaya. We have the Buddha body, Buddha Kaya. We have the Dharma body, Dhamma Kaya. And we have a Sangha body, Sangha Kaya. So every practitioner should have his or her Sangha Kaya, Sangha body. And every member of the Sangha should be able to generate energy, to nourish himself, herself, and to nourish the Sangha, exactly like the cells in one body. And many of you are biologists, and you can see the Sangha in that way. The energy that we generate with the practice is the energy of mindfulness, the energy of concentration, and the energy of insight. We have our spiritual life. And with the spiritual dimension in our daily life, we are capable of handling difficulties, overcoming difficulties, and get out of difficult situations. That spiritual dimension is our practice. A spiritual practice. With a strong spiritual practice, you should not be afraid anymore of any obstacles and difficulties. And that practice is to generate the energy of mindfulness, of concentration, that lead to insight. Insight is a kind of energy that has the capacity to liberate us, to transform us. And insight is the outcome of concentration and mindfulness. And each cell in our body is capable of generating energy. And each practitioner is a cell in the body of the Sangha. Each of us has the capacity to generate the energy of mindfulness, concentration, that lead to insight. That is the heart of Buddhist meditation. Mindfulness is the kind of energy that helps us to be there, in the here and the now, so that we can live our life truly and deeply. In our daily life, very often our body is there, but our mind is elsewhere. Our mind is caught in the sorrow, the regret concerning the past, or the fear and the uncertainty concerning the future. Our mind is caught in our projects. Maybe in our fear, our anger, our mind is not there with our body. And when we are in that situation, we are not truly there. And the practice of mindfulness helps us to bring our mind home to our body. And when the mind is with the body, we begin to be there. And we know what is going on. And we can be in touch with what is going on in the here and the now. Many of us get caught in our thinking, in our worries, in our work so much. We cannot connect with our body. We cannot connect with life around us. And mindfulness helps us to bring the mind home to the body so that we can connect with our own body. And we can connect with the wonders of life inside of us and around us for our nourishment and healing. And the first thing we can learn is to breathe mindfully. When you breathe in, and if you focus your attention on your in-breath, and then you can bring your mind home to your body in just 2 or 3 seconds. Because our in-breath might last only 2, 3, or 4, 5 seconds. And during the time we breathe in, if we focus our attention on our in-breath, we release the past, we release the future, we release our project, because our mind is focusing only on our in-breath. And we can bring our mind home to our body in just a few seconds. We connect ourselves with the body. And when mind is embodied, we are truly there, and we get in touch with the wonders of life in our body and around us. And that is the power of mindfulness, the energy of mindfulness that can be generated by the practice of mindful breathing. You need 3 or 4 seconds to breathe in mindfully, and you become a free person. Your in-breath sets you free. You are free from the past, you are free from the future, you are free from your projects. And being a free person, you can connect with life and the wonders of life. It's simple. It's easy to do, provided that we want to do it. So we can also practice mindful walking. Every step we take, bring our mind home to our body. Because walking mindfully, we focus our attention on the steps that we make. We release everything else. We become aware that we are touching the earth, the ground with our feet, with our foot. We get in touch with the planet. We get in touch with life in the here and the now. That is also connecting ourselves with life. And we arrive with every step. We arrive in the here and the now. That is our destination. The Buddha said that the past is already gone, the future is not yet there. There's only one moment when you can truly live your life, that is the present moment. And when you take a step, make a step in mindfulness, you arrive in the here and the now. Like when you breathe in mindfully, you arrive in the here and the now. So our practice is to arrive at every step, to arrive at every breath. And this is something all of us can do. And when we breathe mindfully, that's called mindfulness of breathing. When you walk mindfully, that's called mindfulness of walking. When we drink our water mindfully, that's mindfulness of drinking. Any mindful act brings you home to the here and the now, so that you can get in touch with the wonders of life. This flower in front of us, she is a wonder. We have to agree that that flower is a wonder. But if we are not there, how can we get in touch? We are absorbed in our thinking, in our regret, in our fear. In the past, in the future, the flower is not for us. So breathing mindfully or walking mindfully, we come home to the here and the now, and we get in touch with the flower. And we may get the insight that that flower belongs to the kingdom of God, or the Buddha land, the pure land of the Buddha. If that flower does not belong to the kingdom of God, to what you want her to belong to? She represents the kingdom of God. She is the kingdom of God. Look deeply and you see the whole cosmos in the flower. The blue sky, the cloud, the sunshine, the earth, time, space, even your own consciousness is in the flower. Not only that flower represents the kingdom of God, but she is the kingdom of God. If you can get in touch with her, you can get in touch with the kingdom in the here and the now. The kingdom of God, or the pure land of the Buddha, the same. You don't need to die in order to go to the kingdom. It may be too late. You have to be very alive in order to go to the kingdom. And to be alive means you have to be in the here and the now. Fully present. And then with one in-breath, one step, you can already get in touch. Not only that flower is the door to the kingdom, but anything else that you can touch in the here and the now can be a door, can be the kingdom, a cloud, a tree, a little child, and yourself. I have discovered that our body belongs also to the kingdom of God. It's a wonder. Biologists have tried hard to understand the body. They have understood some of that wonder. We shouldn't have any complex. Our body belongs to the kingdom. And in getting in touch with our body, we can get in touch with the kingdom. In the sutra, the Buddha said it very clearly, that the ultimate reality can be touched through your body, with your body, and in your body. In Plum Village, France, we grow lotus flowers in every hamlet. And we know very well that in order to grow lotus flowers, you need the mud. You cannot grow lotus flowers on marble. And we learn that without the mud, there is no lotus. No mud, no lotus. This is the truth. And when we look into the lotus flower, we see the mud. A flower is made only of non-flower elements. This is the insight that we get when we have some concentration. When you look into that flower, you see that flower is made only of non-flower elements. You see a cloud in the flower. It's not too difficult to see a cloud in a flower. You don't need to be a poet. If there is no cloud, there will be no rain and no flower can grow. And if you remove the element cloud out of the flower collapses. So the cloud is a non-flower element. And the sunshine is another non-flower element. And you have a multitude of non-flower elements that come together and allow a flower to manifest as a wonder. So a flower is made only of non-flower elements. It's like Buddhism. Buddhism is made only of non-Buddhist elements. Our body also is a flower. and it is made of non-body elements. So when you see the mud as a non-lotus element, you see that the mud is essential to the making of a lotus. And you do not discriminate the mud anymore, against the mud anymore. So let us not have any complex about our body. Our body is made of non-body elements. And maybe there is some mud in our body, but that's natural. If we know that if there is no mud, there is no lotus, and then we know that suffering, despair, anger, they are a kind of mud. And if we know how to handle, to make good use of these things, we can make a beautiful lotus flower of happiness, of the kingdom of God. So, by definition of the kingdom of God is not, there is no mud in it, there is no suffering in it. The kingdom of God does have mud and suffering. But in the kingdom, people know how to make good use of these non-kingdom elements in order to build the kingdom. That is the Buddhist insight. What we are looking for, like love, happiness. A kind of flower also. And that flower, the flower of love, the flower of happiness is made of non-flower elements also. So if we have suffered, that's good, because if we know how to make good use of the suffering, the mud, we can very well create the flower of love, of happiness. So let us learn to abandon the dualistic thinking and not exclude anything from the kingdom of God. We accept everything, including our body, our suffering. They are very necessary part of the kingdom. It's like a lotus pond. You need to have the mud in order to have the lotus. We have to train ourselves in order to look in that way, in order to arrive every moment in the kingdom of God. During the retreat, we shall practice mindful breathing. We breathe day and night, but the practice is to become aware of our in-breath and out-breath. Breathing in, I become aware of my in-breath. I don't have to struggle with my in-breath. I allow my in-breath to be as it is. I just want to be aware of it. Like that flower, I just want to turn on the light in order to become aware of it. I don't want to interfere with the flower. So our in-breath is like that flower. We don't need to interfere with our in-breath. We just want to be aware of that. Breathing in, I know there is an in-breath going on. That's good enough. That's good enough to bring the mind home to the body and to become fully present in the here and the now and touch the wonders of life inside of us and around us. And we need some training in order to dwell in mindfulness in the here and the now all day long. So wherever you are, whatever you are doing, you can always observe your in-breath and out-breath and be there in the here and the now. Suppose you are taking a shower. You can focus your attention on your in-breath and out-breath, or you can be aware of the water flowing on our body. That's mindfulness also. Mindfulness always helps us to be in the here and the now, to go home to the here and the now. That is the basic practice. And when you go from your tent to the meditation hall, you can arrive at every moment. You can arrive with every step. That is the way many of us walk. We arrive in the here and the now with every step. And every step helps us to be solid and free. And when I breathe in, I may like to make 1 or 2 steps. And I say, I have arrived. I have arrived. And this is not a statement. This is a realization. You have to truly arrive in the here and the now with every step. Challenge ourselves. Arrive truly in the here and the now with every step. And that we can do. A little bit of mindfulness and concentration, and you can arrive with every step. And with every step like that, we release the past, we release the future, we release our worries, and we enjoy touching the here and the now, the kingdom of God in every step. And if we can walk like that, healing and nourishment become possible with every step. We need only to train ourselves for a few hours in order to do it naturally. We do not have to do it ceremoniously. We can do it very naturally. With every step, you touch the kingdom of God. You touch all the wonders of life in yourself and around you. The kingdom is now or never. So be there in the here and the now, and the kingdom is yours. And that is the basic practice. And we should allow the Sangha to support us, because everyone is doing the same. Everyone is working like that. Monastics and lay practitioners, they work like that. And together they generate the energy. They are in the kingdom. So we should be in the kingdom with them. So to make it pleasant, we should leave the road free from cars so that we can enjoy every step we take. I have arrived. I have arrived. That is the realization, and that is not a statement. When you are alone, you may try slow walking. When you breathe in, just make one step and try to arrive to 100%. Breathing in, I arrive. And if we have enough mindfulness and concentration, we can arrive at 100% in the here and the now. And if we have not arrived fully, we don't make another step, we stay there. And breathe out and breathe in again until we make sure that we have arrived 100%. We have the luxury to do so because we are walking alone. If we are walking in a group of 800, it might be difficult. Create a traffic jam. But if we walk alone, we can do that. And when you know, you don't need a Buddha to tell you you have arrived 100%. You can know by yourself. You arrive in the here and the now 100%. You are free. Freedom, your freedom, total freedom. And then you smile, a smile of victory, and you make another step. You walk like a Buddha. You walk like a free person. As a free person, you arrive at every step. And every step brings you to the kingdom of God, to the Pure Land of Buddha. Many of us can do that, monastics and lay practitioners. The freedom is what we get, and solidity is what we get from every step. I have arrived, I am home. When you breathe in, you say, you practice, I have arrived, I have arrived. And when you breathe out, I am home, home, home. Usually our out-breath is a little bit longer than our in-breath. That is why if we make 2 steps while breathing in, we can make 3 steps while breathing out. In, out, out, out. Arrive, home, home, home. My true home is in the here and the now. My true home is life, the kingdom of God, the present moment where all the wonders of life are available. I want to live my life fully. I want to make good use of the time given me to live. That is why I always want to go home to the here and the now. That is the basic practice. So we may like to use these words guiding us during breathing or walking. I have arrived, I am home. And then we may change later on to I am solid, in the here, in the here, in the now, in the now, in the now. It's the same thing. The here and the now is the address of our true home, the address of life, the address of the kingdom of God. And when 900 people walk like that, we generate a very powerful energy of mindfulness and peace. And you can see the kingdom very clearly. We shall walk with the children, and the children can enjoy deeply like us. And they are nourished with the collective energy of mindfulness and peace and concentration. So when we practice walking meditation, we enjoy the kingdom, we walk in the kingdom, we are in the kingdom, because the energy of mindfulness and concentration keep us in the kingdom. And together we generate that collective energy that will protect us and keep us always in the kingdom, and we can enjoy the kingdom with every step. I have arrived, I am home, in the here, in the now. I am solid, I am free. And that is not wishful thinking. You are solid because you are not being pulled away by the past and by the future. You are arriving in the here and the now. That is why solidity is a fact. Whether you are sitting or walking, you are solid. You are well established in the here and the now. You are not being pulled either by the past or the future or your projects. This is the practice of freedom. We cultivate solidity and freedom. I am solid, I am free. I am free from the sorrow, the regret concerning the past. The past is no longer a prison for me. I have got out of the past. The future is not something I am afraid of. It's not a prison for me either. So every step brings us solidity and freedom. I am solid and free. In the ultimate I dwell, or in the kingdom of God I dwell, or in the pure land of the Buddha I dwell. It's the same. And walking like that can bring happiness, joy, healing with every step. Every step is a miracle. The Zen master Linji, we belong to the lineage of Linji, Rinzai. He said that the miracle is not to walk on thin air or on fire, but to walk on earth. And that is true. It's a miracle to be alive and to be making steps on this beautiful planet. We have to walk so that every step becomes a legend for our children. The miracle is to walk on earth. And we can perform that miracle with every step. To be alive and to be walking on this planet is a miracle. Because you are mindful. You are concentrated. You are fully alive. And not only we walk like that during the time we practice walking meditation together, but anytime we need to go from one place to another place, we adopt the same style of walking. If I need to go to the restroom, I walk like that. Because the kingdom of God can always be with me if I walk like that. So the practice of mindful breathing, the practice of mindful walking are the basic practice in this retreat. And let us allow ourselves enough time to enjoy every breath, every step. Peace is every breath. Peace is every step. Joy is every breath. Joy is every step. The kingdom is every breath. The kingdom is every step. And that is possible with the practice of mindfulness and concentration, especially when you are supported by a practicing Sangha. So together we generate a powerful energy that will help heal and nourish every one of us. Thầy Pháp Hộ and sư cô Đặng Nghiêm will offer some more instructions as how to best enjoy this retreat. Thank you. for coming.